Hello there peeps, what is going on? It's Tico here bringing you guys another video, Yugioh The Duelists of the Roses. Hopefully you enjoyed the last video going over machines, and this time I'm going over a different version of a deck that I did before, way back in the past, about 2 years ago I think. I did actually a fairy deck, and I'm doing another take on that. And for this one, primarily we're going to be focusing on the Dark Witch. Dark Witch is the most toolboxy of all the fairies in this game. There are a lot of good fairies in this game, even though fairies don't have a lot of attack power. When it comes to the fairies that are available to choose from, you're able to actually utilize this card to get like a bunch of power-ups, being a female and all. In this game, females, like female creatures and female cards, they have like a ton of like power-ups, and this game is pretty much all about power-ups. So let's actually go ahead and talk about what we have in the deck. First off, we have 3 Mystical Elf. Beautiful card, even though it's not a fairy. It directly focuses on fairies because it's a light, and the main effect that it has is that whenever this card gets flipped face up, all your light monsters gain 800 points. So most fairies are light monsters, so that's why Mystical Elf is here. Next up, we got the Magician of Faith. Magician of Faith, pretty cool card. You flip it up, it's a light monster. Flip it up, you get a spell back from your graveyard back to your field. Next up, we got 3 Key Mace. Key Mace doesn't specifically have any special effect. The Key Mace is a low-level fairy, so that's essentially why it is in the deck. And also, it's a female, because we're going to be using it to fuse. We also got 3 Hoshiningen. Hoshiningen, the effect is to flip it up. All the fairies on the field gain 300 points. We got 3 Dark Witch in the deck, of course, and we got 3 Dancing Elf. Dancing Elf is also pretty cool because Dancing Elf, if you fuse it with any female monster, any light monster, especially like a spellcaster that has lower than 800 attack points, it creates a Mystical Elf. So we can use this to create an additional 3 Mystical Elves in the deck. So that's gonna help us power up even more. So next up, we got 3 Mountains, 3 Winged Trumpeter, which is to power up all fairies by 600 points. 3 Silver and Arrow, powers up fairies by 500. 2 Horn of Light, powers up Horn Monsters of Dark by 500, even though it says Monsters of Dark. And this is the funny thing, look at Dark Witch right here, and we can see Horn of Light works on it. So it's called the Horn of Light, but it's supposed to work on dark monsters, but it works on a monster that is a light, and it's a female. So that's very strange. We got 2 Electro Whip, works on female monsters. 2 Cyber Shield, works on female monsters. 2 Malevolent Nuzzler. It's supposed to work on fiend female monsters, but it works on pretty much any female monster. So I don't know, I guess this is something they messed up whenever they first made the game. So as you can see here, it works on Dark Witch, even though it's not a fiend, but it's a female. So it's exactly pretty much the same thing as Electric Whip and Cyber Shield. So we got 6 cards that work on females. And next up, we got 2 Bright Castle, powers up light monsters, and we got 3 Royal Decree to negate all the trap cards. So that is the deck. It has a deck cost of 847, I think. It's pretty low. It's one of the lowest you can probably make from a good deck in this game, anyways. So actually, let's go ahead and play some characters that normally we don't play with the decks that I make because they got such a low deck cost, so we can't play against them. And I was actually mentioning to that in one of the comments that I replied to one of you guys that if they've remade this game from the last video, one of the comments, if they remade this game, the thing I would want is for you to be able, for the characters, the opponents, to have a flexible, especially after you beat the game, that you can freely play against the enemy. Just like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, if you guys have played it, more likely you have. Once you beat any opponent in the game automatically allows you to go to free duel and play those enemies anytime you want, without any restrictions. So I wish this game had something similar in that sense, because you're always restricted after you beat the game. You're always restricted to facing just a few opponents because the deck cost limitations are too low. So most of the decks that you're gonna make later on, when you get the better cards, just will not fit. So let's see, he put a card there. Let's go ahead and summon my Dark Witch, and we're going to power up with 3 cards. So we're gonna make it pretty strong. I'm gonna power up with all those cards. I'm gonna put it in defense mode, by the way. I'm gonna put it in defense mode, and I'm gonna put display. I'm keeping it in defense mode. I'm keeping it right next to my deck leader because my deck leader is a first lieutenant, so he already has the power up same type friendlies. So all fairies will gain 500 points as long as they're in a space surrounding it, the deck leader. So once I get attacked, if I do get attacked, then it will hurt for him a lot. So let's see. Let's see. Attack. Yes. I mean, this is over already. Needleworm attacking me. He's gonna lose like 1450, 1,450 life points from that. And I think if I attack right away the very next turn, I will probably be able to kill it right away. Speaking of which, now that we're on the topic, this game specifically, when I play it here on my emulator and I changed the settings, you know, to improve the quality of the game and whatnot, it looks really good. It probably looks better than any Yu-Gi-Oh game that's come out in recent years. So I'm very happy about that. You know, the fact that this game has aged so well. So yeah. All right. So let's see here. 2250. He has 20. If I move it forward, it's gonna become 3,300. So it's not gonna be enough to win. But let's see what we got here. We can. Let's go ahead and set. Let's set this mystical elf in defense mode. Flip it up, so they gain attack points. And then I was thinking of activating this, but if I do that, so it's gonna be 4,600, 4,100, and then it's gonna be 4,700. 47 minus... Oh man, he's gonna be left with just a little bit of life points. Wow, that's not enough. Okay, so let's just attack him. Oh, a trap card. Negate attack. Ah, so my attack was not gonna go through anyways. Good thing that I didn't activate it. Right, and turn. So now he's gonna put that Needleworm in defense. Good thing he had that card, otherwise he would have gone down pretty low in life points. Alright, so let's see here. So we got Key Mace. Let's go ahead and fuse this and this. The Mystical Elf is a monster, it's a female, so we can fuse it with any fairy and it's gonna make a Dark Witch. So we're gonna do that. Fuse them and then do a Silver Bow and Arrow. And we are going to move forward one space with each. So let's abbreviate real quick. I don't want to see the attack animation if I'm not going to kill something for the win. Let's attack. Kill that. I'm going to move one space forward. One space forward. And then since I already have two monsters on the field, I'm going to activate Wind Trumpeter. Like two monsters that I can power up. So they both gain 600 points. And then I'm going to put a display again. And hopefully he decides to attack me. And then we'll see the attack animation. From him attacking me and then me counter-attacking. So he's gonna lose 900 points. 900. But yeah, this game has aged pretty well. I mean, I really keep wondering why they have not made a remake of this game. You know, Konami is not one of those companies that, you know, makes remakes and whatnot. Like, I bet you, if this game were a Capcom game, Capcom would have already remade it. And they would have made it like a Yugioh The Duelists of the Roses HD collection or something like that, HD remake, or Super Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses with online or something. Having like some $40 price tag or something, you know. They do that for pretty much almost all their games. They just re-release them, you know. Alright, so my monster got spellbounded. That's not a problem though. I'm gonna move one space over here. And I'm going to... First off, I'm going to flip up my Oshinjin. Flip it up. So all my monsters gain points. 300 points. I'm also trying to bait him to attacking me, so... Let's see, he attacks me. Kiwagar Hercules. It's a beetle. I don't want to see the attack animation. I think I'm gonna turn them off now. Attack animations just make the duels last too long. I mean, they're nice to watch, but you know, it makes the duel take longer than it should. Abbreviate. Alright, so we got a Dark Witch. Alrighty. So if I place it here, it would get a power up. Why don't I? I'll move one space over here. One space over here. One space over here. And then I'll flip up my Magician of Faith and get back my Wind Trumpeter. There you go. It's gonna give me a nice little power up for next turn. And turn. The only thing I'm missing is a mountain. If I had a mountain field card right now, this would have been like way easier because I would have been able to move like 2 spaces and win already. But he has the advantage, not me. I can't really complain about that. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, we got another Winged Trumpet here. So what do I want to do? I want to have a Dark Witch. Power it up. And then I will activate my other Winged Trumpeter that I got here. Now I will move 1 space forward, 1 space forward, 1 space over here, and attack for 500. By the way, I placed it in a position where he can attack me directly. If he decides to like summon a card right here and attack me, I don't really care because next turn I'm gonna win for sure. I'm very sure I'm gonna win next turn. So I'm not too worried about that. But he decides to move over his own card instead of moving it. So alright. Alright, so what do we got here? We can go over this. Giant Scorpion, you go bye-bye. And next up, we will move this over here. Move this over here. And place a monster here. Yep, flip up. And then move this over here. Attack me, come on. I'm letting you attack me. If he attacks me, that's it. He lost. See, this is what I'm saying. The computer is so dumb. This is the reason I did it. If he had attacked my Hoshiningen, he would have been able to last till the end of the turn. Because you see the positions right now. If my Hoshiningen is there, he can't do anything. So he's like checkmate. So even if I take life point damage, I win automatically. Because he can't move for that turn because he's surrounded by all my cards. So if he had attacked my Hoshiningen instead of attacking me directly, he would have been able to last another turn. But this is just to show you that the computer is really dumb. Like, I wonder what kind of decision a human would have made in that kind of situation. But I think the human would have made a better decision for sure. At least for trying to remain in battle for another turn, just for, you know, to show that they at least know what the best decision would be. You know, what the best outcome route would be nice. But the computer is dumb. We can't expect much from them. Alright, so we got... Let's see here. I'm trying to think of another player that I can play against. I'm thinking of playing against... Shadi? I think Shadi's this one over here. Shadi has like a field, like a cross field of Crush. So I would definitely need my my Mountain field to help me here. So hopefully I get a Mountain field card early on so I can activate it. So... Oh, no Mountain card yet. Alright, let me end my turn. The cool thing about playing this guy is that through the middle, like, nothing ever really happens. By the way, I really like this card. I'm thinking of showing like a Thunder deck. I think I've done a Thunder deck before, but I'm thinking of doing like a completely new redesign. Maybe in the future. But like this card, you know, as long as it remains face up defense position, all Thunder monsters gain a movement bonus. So pretty much, as long as this card remains in face up position, all Thunder monsters can move 2 spaces, regardless of what the terrain is. Like, that's terrific. That's awesome. Alright, so... Let's see what we got here. Nothing still. Move forward again. Alright, he's gonna keep doing that. So I'm just gonna keep moving forward. And turn. Alright, so which way do I want to do this? Alright, so now that I'm here, I don't want to move another space forward. I'm gonna start using my power-ups. I should have set my Wind Trumpeter turn 1. I don't know why I didn't do it, but you know, I should have done it. So let me go ahead and end my turn now. Because that would have given me at least another card that I could have used right away, you know. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so let's put the Wing Trumpeter in the bottom over here. And let's switch my Dark Witch to defense mode. And turn again. Now he's going to attack my Dark Witch. So, always happens. The computer is pretty single track minded. There you go. See? What'd I tell you? I can see the future. I can see the future. Alright, so now I can attack him. Alright. So now that we got a Dark Witch here, let's power it up. Then let's activate the Wind Trumpeter. We got 2 Dark Witches. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna place this one in defense. And attack now with this one. So I'm going to inflict 2,000 points of direct damage. I'm gonna put display because next turn just because he's the computer, he's probably gonna attack me. You know, they don't really worry about their life points too much. Oh no! Wow, he was actually smart. He's like, "Whoa, I'm not attacking. My life points are too low." So I called it wrong. I called it wrong. Alright, but this is what I'm talking about, okay? I got my Dark Witch right here, right? So now, what I can do is I can move this one space here. I can attack to kill the Thunder Nyan. I think that's how I say the name, right? Oh, I should have taken off the abbreviation. I mean the display battle. I wanted to see if a monster would attack me, but nothing attacked me. Alright, so I'm gonna summon the Dark Witch there. Summon it. Let's move it here. Attack here. I'm doing this to block him from moving anywhere, because this is the situation he's in right now. He can move this one space forward and then move his thing here, but then he can get attacked by both of these at the same time. But so the best decision he can do right now is move it to the side. But then his next turn he's gonna be attacked by the Dark Witch over here. So he's pretty much out of luck. Next turn he's gonna take damage from something, from one of the 3 Dark Witches. So it's kind of over for him. That's why it's better for him to just stay where he is. No point in like wasting your effort. Alright, so we got an elf and a fairy and a key maze. Alright, so how about this? Let's fuse these 2 into a mystical elf. There you go. Let's flip it up. Everything gains 800 points. And then let's attack directly. It's just me. I haven't gotten a Royal Decree or a Mountain yet. I'm gonna do another duel and see if I can get that, and then that will be it. So, what do you guys think? Do you like the deck so far? Did it come out well? Does it play as well as you thought it would play? I think so. I think so. Oh, Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon. Alright, let's see. Let's pick one more opponent that we usually never play against. How about... Yes, how about Darkness Ruler? Darkness Ruler, I like playing him with fairies, because fairies lose a bonus, lose points in Dark Field. So it's a good challenge for them. Alright, the last duel. Mountain? Mountain? No mountain. Alright, so what do we got going on here? first things first. Let us fuse both of these. Yes. Or no. Maybe. Yes. No. No, I don't know. I don't know which one. I don't know if to fuse them or not. I think I'll wait. And place a winged trumpeter here. And turn. I was thinking of making a dark witch already, but it's kind of early for that. I'm gonna go ahead and place a mystical elf here and turn. Because I can make another mystical elf right now. So let's see here. Do I make another mystical elf? I think I'll make another mystical elf. And then the following turn, I will make a dark witch and start powering up. So he is a couple spaces away from me. So he's gonna move one space forward, place a creature here. So what I can do is I can move here, and move here. And turn. Right, he decided not to move one space forward. I guess he felt it would have been like overstepping his bounds. I need a royal decree, by the way. This guy uses a lot of traps. Hopefully I draw one pretty soon. And my dogs are barking. Alright, so let's fuse both of these. I don't care about the 300-point bonus from this. And let's make a Dark Witch first. Power up to 2800. Alright, so power up to 2800. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna flip a mystical elf up. Give it a slight boost. Oh man, really? Wow, I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know that was possible. Gorgon's Eye, I forgot about that card. Oh my god. Alright, so he kept it in attack position. So now when he decides to attack me, because he's going to, figures. Wow, man, oh my god, I was so lucky. I'm glad I powered it up by one point. By one, well, not like 1 point, but I'm glad I powered it up for what do you call it? With Mystical Elf. It would have sucked if I didn't. Check that out, man. That's awesome. I was like, man, I'm gonna need a little bit more attack points. Alright, so we got Winged Trumpeter. Where is my Mountain and Royal Decree? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Mountain and Royal Decree. That's what I need right now. I'm just going through my deck trying to see if I can draw one. Yes, there it is. There is only one small issue right now. I can't move forward without destroying my own card. So what I will do is I will play my Mountain here. And I'll probably use a Mystical Elf later on, or maybe another Mountain. To activate another Mountain like over here. A little bit forward ahead. At least now my creatures get a power up. Alright. He's making it tough with that Gorgon's Eye, man. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I was like, man, I forgot. I didn't even remember what cards this guy had. Alright, so we got another Dark Witch. So I can no longer place monsters in defense mode. But I can still power myself up. My monster is going to be 3800, so I'll move it here. And hopefully he decides to place a monster in this corner and attack it. In turn. And here's the funny thing, even though he eternally spellbound my monster with Gorgon's Eye, he went ahead and activated Time Seal like the turn after. Like, which is the most ridiculous thing. Like, why would he activate Time Seal in a monster that's already like eternally spellbound? You know, that just goes to show you the kind of like stupid stuff the computer does in this game. Alright, so let's fuse both of these. Leave it there. And see, what's my hand real quick? I should have probably powered it up, but I think I'm keeping it for later. Because I first want to power up my my monster that lost all his power-ups. Alright, so Neck Hunter goes bye-bye. I'm spellbound because I'm a light monster and I'm attacking in the dark. So I'm playing it defensive this time. Huh. Alright, how about... I'm trying to think if I should do this or not. If I pop, I'm gonna power up one time. Power up one time. I'm gonna give it one power up. By the way, you might be wondering why I'm only like giving single power ups to my cards right now. And the reason being is because I got Curse Breakers in my deck. I think I do, or maybe I don't. Wait, do I even got Curse Breakers in this deck? I don't even remember. I forget sometimes. My memory's terrible. If I had a Curse Breaker, so I don't think I have a Curse Breaker, so I don't even know why I've been playing this way. Anyways, I thought I had a Curse Breaker, and if I had a Curse Breaker, I could have put the Curse Breaker on my Dark Witch. It would have lost all his power-ups, but it would have been able to move the very following turn, and then I would have powered it up again. That's why I was hesitating, you know, using my power-ups again. So, since that's not an issue anymore, you know, because I just remembered I don't have a Curse Breaker in the deck, I was like, man, where's my Curse Breaker? Where's my Curse Breaker? Oh man, I just put it in defense. Oh my god, I was so dumb. I was so dumb. I forgot there's a Gorgon's Eye back there. They power up again. Okay, so it's at 4,000 at least. And turn. See, I just made another mistake right there. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. The funny thing is that I'm still gonna win. If only I had Curse Breaker. Wow, I won. I think that's it. This is the counter attack damage. Made me win. There we go. But yeah, see, I made a couple mistakes there. First one, I thought I had a Curse Breaker in the deck. The second one is I put my Mystical Elf in defense again. Even though I previously I had already got internally spellbound by that Gorgon's Eye. This is one of those things that, you know, I'm so confident that I'm going to win that I just kind of like wing it. And sometimes I forget the things that the opponent has because I still think I'm going to win regardless, which I always do anyways. Oh my god, I almost got 3 in a row. Oh my god. I was so close. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Leave me your comments below. Hopefully you liked this build of fairies. I'm gonna work on trying to figure out a way to get this game to work online, kind of like how we did for Yu-Gi-Oh! Not for Yu-Gi-Oh! For Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 and Infinite World. So if I do to get things going, like I mentioned in the last video, hint, hint, I will make a video for it, and I will like let you guys show you guys the tools to make it possible. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening again. I will catch you guys later, and hopefully you enjoyed. Adios.